All right. So, by the way, can I tell y'all? Sometimes this game is pure evil. So I went to, was it Dravania? Yeah, so I was in the Churning Mists, and I was like, oh, the Churning Mists? I got a bunch of quests there that are the same level as my Dragoon. I'll go there, and I'll, like, do all the quests. And I kept doing them, and I kept doing them, and I thought I cleared it, and I thought I did the Moogles fine, and the Moogles were like, oh, there's like 8 more. I'm like, okay, I'll do those 8 more. And they're like, oh, there's a few more. And I was like, okay, I'll do the few more. And they're like, oh, there's a few more. And I was like, I need to stop. I just did Moogle quests for, I'm going to say, like 3 hours the other day. And I was like, it won't end. They just keep giving me quests. Thankfully, now my quests are, like, confined to this area. So I feel like we're slowly getting to the end of the quests here. But, like, Moglio was having me go around all the damn map. Drove me crazy. My Dragoon's 57. My Dragoon's 57. This little sweet boy, 64. Yeah. You know. The Moogle side quests never end. There are a great number of them. Have I been doing my roulettes for that sweet bonus EXP? Kind of, sometimes. McCree, get out of this game! Get out of here! Matt Mercer! Why do you have to be in everything? Herring pie. Alright, I'll take it. Thanks, Matt Mercer. Thanks, Matt. And 420 gil? Nice. Do you remember the 25th of September? Look at this guy. This guy's a pirate. Look at this pirate. What do you got, pirate? Colbury pink dye. Well, you know what? I'm going to take it, because you obviously can't handle the pink like I can. What would my character look like if this was a pink outfit? Oh, I can't dye it because I've glamored it. Nice. A pink mage. Look at the flowing hair. Look at the flowing hair. Look at the flowing hair. Look at this little Pippin. Look at this little Pippin right here. Oh my goodness. What a little Pippin! I have 2 retainers. Alright, let's do this thing. Alfie? I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Ooh, a battle stance. Torrent attire of scouting. Hellfire armor of striking. Slipstream armor of maiming. And fending. So this is going to be tank. This is going to be DPS. I imagine this is dexterity. So this is dex. Dragoon is maiming. No. Dragoon's maiming. So striking would be something else. Ninja, maybe. Scouting is ninja only? Scouting is ninja? These rules don't make sense. These rules don't make sense. Okay, Alphino knows what he must do. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess, I envisaged rather happier circumstances. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. First, little JC, I love you. The way only a 16-year-old elf child from a faraway land whose grandfather was like really famous or some shit can love a tiny little red mage. Like a fine Cuban cigar. Oh, not to the Warrior of Light, or even my fellow Scion, but to you, little JC, my friend. But not here, no. Ah, but of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. Look, I get it. He's going to confess that I'm the best. And without me, he would be a mess. I understand. I can't figure out. We're gonna go back and like, are we gonna go back and like drink hot cocoa and reminisce?
Gazing down to see.
Sir? The one place we can always go back to. Oh!
Forgive me. That took longer than expected.
He remembered. Oh.
You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss. It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it. I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him.
Okay.
When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emmerich and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emmerich is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
Here's the thing. As much as I mock Alphino for just being the crafter of terrible plans, he is an idealist. And I think, like, look, I think that all this is leading to something great. I don't know what his character is going to become, but I feel like this is one of those, like, moral things, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Like, this is one of those, like, he consistently always fails. And, like, in the end, that's what's going to lead him to great things. Moral. I think, like, he's trying, and he believes in something. And I think that's what's going to take him through to the end. I see no marks on this boy. I feel like he's going the distance. I don't know what role he plays, but I feel like this is like this kid's making it to the end of the story. Are we having flashbacks? Oh my god. They're really hammering home the, like, yeah, all these people died for you, dude. You know what? We will. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. Let's do this.
We will. I know we will.
I will say, this expansion does a significantly better job of hiding the patches compared to the first one. A Realm Reborn, you could tell when a patch happened because they'd literally say the exact same things they said like 20 minutes earlier. They'd be like, okay, let me re-explain everything that just happened. This time, Alphino's not just talking to talk. It's done very well. I can't necessarily tell where a patch was. Thank you, Little. It is unfair of me to burden myself in this manner, time after time, but I'm glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Right, that is quite enough solemn introspection for one night. I think we'd both benefit from some time in the company of Tataru. She stays for us at Fulton Manor. Let us not keep her... Oh, we're gonna get there. She's gonna be like, you little bitches. Gets too sad, a bunch to drink. This one. I'm gonna be like, yup, that's my girl. I love Tataru. I love Tataru unconditionally. She's my favorite character in this game, period. Now sure, maybe I love the Tataru I've created in my head. Maybe I love that Tataru, but every other Tataru has been great too. All versions of Tataru have been wonderful. Yet again, we walk an all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favor. Hear, hear. Let no one say that Scions do not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we ever stopped looking for Yoda and Pimpalimo, or if we ever gave up hope of bringing Minfilia back. Well, she's drunk again, but look. Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it imperative that we understand the true nature of the star, and the rift between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, of the Ascians' aspirations. Look! I know you all told me that 10 and 3 is just 13, but I think you're lying to me. And why not just say 13? Why not just say 13? I think you're lying to me to trick me, and I won't have it. Why not just say 13? But for all that's been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. Dude, I'm cracking this case wide open. Nod, but I'm cracking it wide open. Look, go back, watch yesterday's video. I have a theory. I have a theory about the Warrior of Darkness. I've got it figured out! In any event, I think it's time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy to triumph. But we will find a way. We will. We will. Taro's like, so we drank it? Okay. I have no idea what to take here. I guess maiming for my Dragoon? got some stuff. My Dragoon is 50 something right now. 57. I learned a new emote, battle stance.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Speaking of alike, do my cat ears weird you out? Is it offensive? Is this okay with you? It's just a hoodie, but like, I can pull it down if it is strange. All right, then, let's just go. Let's not talk about it. Yo! Yo, there he is! This dude. What happened to you, bro? Oh, Thancred knows or sees it? Oh my god, what is happening? I still want this armor. It looks so neat. I just want like a crown with my mask. Is that too much to ask?
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp.
Who's doing this VO?
But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
Right. They keep showing this and I keep forgetting. Yeah, okay. Yeah. They keep showing it at the end and I literally keep forgetting that it's him writing it. It's just I always am like, who is doing this VO? Here we go. What are these two up to? Caution, Yida. That's all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them. Not until we know more. That's all we get? Pimpalimo. Not like this. Not like this. That's all we get? That's all we get? What is this? What is this? Okay. More. Ah, Master JC, it is well you are here. You are wanted within. I believe Master Inferno wishes a word with you. No, welcome, Master JC. In the matter, yes. Oh, I forgot I had a new emote. What is it? What is my new emote? Victory? Shoop, shoop. Shoop. Where is it? Where is it? Here it goes. Okay, first off, this one was amazing. Pop collar. Alright, and the other one I just got was Battle Stance. On guard, bitch. Ooh! 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 Let's do that one more time. That was... What up? Oh my god. Can I please... Alright. I'm gonna need one Athos, one Porthos, and one Aramis, and we're gonna have to all dress in blue, and we're all have to go and pose constantly outside of places. And then we're gonna have to make our own musketeers, and then one of you becomes Gerard Depardieu and pees on a plane. The end. The end. I thought I was going to be D'Artagnan. I guess I can be Aramis. Try Blue Mage, Victory and Battle Stance. Oh my god, they're just other... you know what? We got to continue the story. I can't just sit here all day and do battle stances. I will literally do that. First off, the Scions will find a way. I just know we will. Ah, little, there you are. Have you a moment? There's something I would fain discuss. Nod? I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference. Ah, here's a patch. Though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of Estinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation as Isla, I feared lost him forever. But the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures may surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus, I did turn to Schulte and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal, and full glad I am that I did, for it would seem that they have some observations of their own to share. Ladies have saved us. I wish that had gone a different direction. I know it says the ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night, but I thought she was going to say the ladies have saved us once again, and I thought she was going to be like, women run the world or whatever the shit. I thought that Tatara was going to be like, women doing it, bitches, saving the day, learn some lessons, snap. I thought that's what was going to happen. I was really excited. I was really excited for Tataro to be like, screw you. I did all the work. Who runs the world, Tataru? Literally only Tataru. Excellent. Let's not keep our honored colleagues waiting. I'm coming because I'm going to get my drink on. I'm fine with Hitaru being alcoholic Beyonce. I think alcoholic Beyonce is a fine Beyonce. Sure. Ladies. Shot.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humors.
They only confirm what we already know to be true. Tataru knows her drink.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us?
Fucked up.
You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when you took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and
Oh,
of
right.
how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
Right, no, that's how I described it. Yes, nod.
When
yes.
he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered.
Idiot.
As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I had sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean...
Will Smith?
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
I don't like that works so well. I'm embarrassed for myself. Yes. He's in there. It's wiki wild. Wiki wild in there.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
All right, Alfie, cool.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us?
One eye at a time.
Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul. Even at the risk of mine own.
What if, like, you pull an eye, and I pull an eye, and we time it? I've done QTEs. We can just like, pop.
Ah, I found you at last.
Oh, Honor Boy. What are you doing here?
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
All right, Honor Boy.
'Twould seem
Doing
duty
good.
calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
By which I mean, go get yelled at by Matoya in the cave.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Taru's like, I got shit to drink.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Don't worry, I'm not going to mention that I am in on his rashness.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
Is that all you have to say? You have to come into reality just to like, are they doing the right thing or are they idiots? I guess only time will tell. Bye.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
What news has Sir Emmerich to share with us, I wonder? I don't know that I need any of this. Maybe my Black Mage, if I ever... My Black Mage is 54. I haven't touched it since I started Red Mage. So I don't, like... Gold pieces, that's 2,500. Alright, yeah, okay, I'll take Glamour. Sir Emmerich, perchance, have received word of a Dravanian advance? Or mayhap they have located That is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. Was that a dabbing Lalafell I just saw? Cool. Nice.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
They are all about the voice acting right now.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
You speak of Hraesvelgr?
Do not make me have to meme the fact that at some point little JC is going to be like, let them fight. Is that what's going to happen? I have to Ken Watanabe this?
To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal I do not deny, nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men.
Right, but, like, the dude just stabbed his kid, so... you know.
But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
If Aymeric ends up being eaten by Hraesvelgr, and he's like, I love eating attractive people, I'm out. I'm done. I'm gonna just quit the game. If everyone's just like, he's like, bring me your beautiful people so that I might eat them. It'll be a little weird. It's gonna be a little weird. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a little strange if he's like, join me and I will eat you.
We will, my
Alright,
lord.
nod, yeah.
Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
You know what I wouldn't see coming? Remember how I was like, there's a lot of Game of Thrones references in Ishgard? You know what I wouldn't see coming? Is if at the very end, this chick was like, now, revenge for my sister. And she was like, I am the queen of Ishgard. And like the Empire just comes rolling in. I'd be like, oh! That would blow my mind. I would be like, oh! That'd be the craziest thing I've ever seen. If she was just like, I long conned your long con. That'd be crazy if that happened. I don't think it will. I'm pretty sure she's a solid character and a good friend. She like gave us her whole backstory and did the whole thing, so I'm not worried. But like, what if though? That'd be badonkers. Don't leave her alone in here. Oh wait, never mind. See, everyone's got me. I'm on edge. I'm on edge. I can't trust nobody. Everyone's trying to poison everyone. Ah, look at the little cutie. Oh, that's well. All right, just a pro tip. Pro tip: when you see a little tiny black mage and you go, look at the cutie, and then immediately focus on something else. What is this? Who is this? I don't even know what this is. What is this? What is this? What? What is this? What is this? I already have this minion. Why do I have this minion? What is it? What is it? Why do I have this thing? I don't even know what it is. Oh no, it's that terrible doll. Oh no! Oh, why would I want that in my home? Oh, what monster gave that to me? Why would I want that? What is this? Iron Dwarf. He prefers to be called an Iron Little Person. He's so cute. I am... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, that shit's haunted. Oh, that shit's haunted. There's another one? That one starts dancing. Oh, no! Well, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. Well, that's terrible. Well, that is awful. Hey, Despicable You 2. You know what? I've often called you 2 despicable, so that checks out. What did I just... What is this thing? What is... Beep boop. Okay, we need to move on. I love everything you're giving me. It's terrifying. Okay. Oh my god. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. There's no opposition, Sir Emmerich. Little and I, Ishgard, is a second home. What is happening? There's like one little fly, like, it's been out here for a day. It will not go away. After many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught we can do to aid in the salvation, then pray impose all you must. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task, then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, I've taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Taru that you will be escorting me to Som-Al. I confess I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are yet unknown to me. We will summon Hraesvelgr at Zenith and Churning Mist, ere we begin our ascent. However, I think it best we pay a visit to the Annex Shrine. Seek advantage of the coming negotiations? I do. I will consult with Vidofnir. I propose this in part of concern. Out of concern of her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences for our alliance. That part, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned? Sure, let's go. Why? Nod. Why isn't the selling point like, yo, your daughter tried to, like, make peace, and your bro stabbed her? I'd be pretty pissed. I'd be like, what? Bro, what? That girl did nothing wrong. Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and his companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vinifear. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? Please. That was nothing but a flesh wound. Full glad I am to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great-grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to an era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not so undone by ancient rancor. For truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Som-Al to beseech the aid of your sire once more. You are so dumb. Hraesvelga's heart remains unchanged then. A pity. But if it's folly to hope, I'm content to die a fool. Why do humans always say shit like this? Oh my god, for 1,000 years. Same old, same old. Just... It's like you're all in a play, or some sort of game to be played by others. And read by a guy being attacked by a single fly. One single gnat that will not leave him alone. Thank you, Vinifear. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Yes, it's the same one. I was fine. I sat down, started streaming, and then he showed back up like, oh, you streaming again? I guess he's a fan. I mean, that's nice. Yeah, the fly wants to see the story. I get it. But he can, like, watch it from anywhere else. This is a big screen. He can watch it from anywhere else. Just not, like, right here. Alright, well, here we go. Though I expected no better answer from Vinifear, I take little pleasure from having proven right. It would seem that our presence at the Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I'd anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphino. Scout ahead if you wish, little. We'll join you outside Mogholm. Oh, no. You mean I get to just go to Mogholm? Wow! You mean I just get to go to Mogholm? Okay. I'll show you how much I've cleared of this zone and how they still keep giving me quests. So I did all the quests that were like all over here, and they still gave me 4 more quests. They still gave me 4 more quests. Monsters. I wonder when we're gonna go straight to that area, like, not this area, that's just Moogles. I'd heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream one minds paint a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I'm reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and his sail yet walked by our side. Kupo! Kupopo! Is that you, little? Ah, if it isn't Mog. Don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Kupo! After all we've been through together? But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, little? Oh, this is a trap. This is a trap. This is a trap. This is... Why'd they set me up like this? I honestly don't know. It's either one or two. I have no clue. All right. Whew. Oh, that was his name? All right. You seemed a bit hesitant there for a moment. Uh-huh. But I'm sure you were just finally recalling the time we camped near the Zenith, right, Kupo? Nod? But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Mogholm, Kupo? Well, we gotta go talk to this dragon. Another audience with old Hraesvelgr. Well, I hope you brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the great dragon's ears easily enough. That's good to hear, Morgan. Thank you. We had best press on to the Zenith while the winds are in our favor. Bye. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this. That's where I recognize Moglin's name from. He's the chief. He's the chief. There's my dude. Oh. Oh.
Great Hraesvelgr, 'tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Resvelga. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people. Foresaw mine intent.
Lis echnitek kasmon ikini. Lis nuan jas an esin. Salen monanesh. Undain. Stapol ian nitek. Shines iso.
Still weird. Still weird that you ate her, but all right. Uh-oh, Alfie, what you about to do?
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope? I do. If you claim I see falsely, then...
Whoa.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Segmon infin, sescantis ekmon, kin an ud.
About time, Dad.
Sloskna, dyrkin illes, kolhes na inish, draor in. Daniteg, garjas, nosk in an, slisva holkas, kain na.
Woo. While the shade of vengeance remains, the future will ever be uncertain. Little JC, is he that verbose? Help us save our companion. I love the ... Look, the chat wants the ... You get the ... Interesting. So he's just kind of like, you have nothing to say? All right, I admire your determination. It doesn't matter what happens. You're going to do it anyway? What are you doing, little Moogle? What are you get? What is? All right, is this a thing? Is this a? What is this? Is this a dungeon? Or an 8-man? I believe I spied the Wyvern landing just outside the palace. It's doubtless one of the children. Okay. Come, my friends. Let's not keep our escort waiting. Yo, my brewmates and I, get on our back. You're gonna go do this thing, okay? That's just a dinosaur, is what that is. That's just a dinosaur. Oh. Like a strategy to these guys? Is this like the other thing where like you had to oh, that's a face! Chief Moglin? I helped you all. Every last one of you I helped. I did all your damn quests, and this is how you repay me? I guess this is part of their test, but still, this is how you repay me? You couldn't just put in a good word? We had to do this whole, like, let's test him. See if he's worthy. Where'd I go? Shot me to another reality. Look, they asked for this. Remember, everyone in this group wanted to be... Why am I not using my finishers? Because I don't know this dungeon at all, and I don't know when the boss is. I'm afraid to use it and then get to a boss and not have it. That's why, if you must know. I was literally just thinking that as I was fighting these guys, and I was like, I can just jump in right now, but I don't know when the boss is. And it looks like it's right here, so... This is a first time for me. Look, I know what I should or shouldn't do. Whoa! What the hell is this cool thing? Cool. Okay. I pressed the wrong button. So dumb. I'm such a dummy. I'm just gonna flip away and pretend like that worked. I'm gonna pretend like that worked and it's fine. I don't know what's going on right now. Why are you targeting me? What does that mean? Oh, I hope that's a good thing. I hope so. This will be fine. The platforms, this will be fine. I got this. Please. I'm not having flashbacks to that tentacle boss fight. This is fine. What happens in this boss fight? Why bother? Holy sprite! Die, holy sprite! This is terrifying. Should I do it? Should I get away? All right, you convinced me. I'm gonna leave now. You did all your thing. Good work. Nice heals. Nice heals you did there. It's a bracelet? That's what that's crazy looking. Let's do its thing.
Your trial is ended as well, then?
Mine was brutal beyond reckoning. Vedfalnir seems ill-acquainted with the notion of mock battles.
Tan in unsisnat. Swor as finan. Stiskar ikin. El en in an. Sedgar initek. Taishi S.I. Isa.
Oh, my poor ribs. Rios, Hraesvelgr saw fit to pair me with Vindfir. Her ferocity was such that I began to wonder if I simply hadn't imagined her injury. Yet my trial pales in significance to yours. How fared you in your duel with Hraesvelgr? Bro, beat his ass. We didn't even need a tank. I take it, I take from this your battle was rather more involved than my own. Vedafnir? We don't even know this guy. Doesn't even matter. Had he truly meant to harm me, of course, I would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to call my training. But the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spots, it was, in short, a very thorough lesson. Oh, hey! What's going on, Moogles? Ow, 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 Koopo! Little, let me begin congratulating you on your completion of the trial. For one with a name more befitting a gesture, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Koopo. Possibly indefinitely. Oh, Lord. What? When I told you about Little's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to oh. That's triple shifts for you, Muggin. Oh, my boy, they got him. Triple? But that's not fair. There's no justice, Koopo. None at all. Moogles. What are you gonna do?
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
And scene. Is that true?
Oh, God.
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Nod. Let's do this. Oh. Do I want some max potions? Sure, I'll take them. Woo! Here we go. Ishgard will not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away. You know when that music starts, it's time. Some god gotta die. Some god must be attacked and dethroned. It's coming.
I must return to my city without delay.
Who has to ride the spiky guy? Not it. Oh my god, do I get to ride him like Falcor? Yeah! Yeah! I can run down the bullies that made fun of me back in Ul'dah. Yeah! Yes. I don't even like sit on him. I ride him like I'm ready to kick some ass. Oh, so we've chosen to arrive late.
Remember your training! We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns. Ugh. We must hold.
Boy doing things. Has anyone informed Nidhogg there's more to this city than just a bridge? Or is this like... Every time they're like, take the bridge! Never fight on the bridge! Never! It's always a lost cause. They really are the Horde.
Reinforcements! By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
It's us! That little boy, stone cold. He's like, please. Yes. About to go Yoda on this bitch. Size matters not. Oh, it's so ridiculous playing as a Lalafell. Every time you're just like, yes!
Watan and by in. Still walking. Nal inga. Ale ikinfa and kohes doin. Undo kai omon ikin in kastaga stajas. Skor
Man gave you his eyeball. He's like, I will be over here. I'm gonna just stand this direction. Let them fight. Like when Darth Vader fought Luke. Is that symbolism I see? Oh, shit. Damn. Yo! This little boy about to kick your ass. That is the strut of a confident hero. That has to angle down.
Ja, Wa'il and Stra and In.
I knew that was gonna happen. It's like, and raid. And whoa, shit. Oh. Alright, look, let me scroll up. Minfilia? Let's get in here. Why not? What is this? This is a 4-man or 8-man? What is this? That's so many messages.
Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind.
I'm trying to go through this list. I don't know what this group is. I can't tell. Alright, I picked people at random, so hopefully we got people. We have 2 tanks. I picked 2 people that said I can tank. So I definitely did that.
Seas of blood are a song, and death an afterthought to those who fight for naught. Alone, lying
I'm so tiny.
Why must you turn to empty bliss? Tell me why break trust? Why turn the past to dust? Seeking solace in the abyss. Tell me why create a circle none can break? Why must you let go the light you will restore? This I
wrong button. Pressing wrong buttons all over the place. Okay. Those are eyeballs on the ground. That was neat. Graphically, that was cool as shit. Oh shit, he's sending the boys. The F these boys. I got hit by something. Ouchie. Oh, never mind. This is easy. He can't win because they're playing our song. He definitely is about to lose. Run away from me! Oh my god. Well, that's the end of me. He roasted my ass. Can I take this, like, right to here? Oh, not like this. shit. Thanks, team. Thanks, team, for that embarrassing recovery. Oh my god, this guy. Oh, we got a stack. Avoid that shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. There's so much happening. Bullshit! That's okay. Just keep going. Just keep not dying. Like, is he good? My arms are eyes, man. Yo! I told you, bitch, don't mess with me.
Estinian!
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg! Thou shalt die by my hand!
This is not your hand, worm!
Thou wilt obey!
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
Alright. We are doing it together! You take one eye, I'll take the other. It makes the most sense.
You waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
Oh no! Oh, my heart!
Children of the land, truths that once rang clear, two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heaven's
Realness in
memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon, watching as their worlds drift apart. One soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her king.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend. Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Allow me to do this much, at least. You have my gratitude, Resvelga. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Do I just have a dragon eye in me forever now? Wait till Admiral Hottie hears about this!
Won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well. Even as Hraesvelga did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
Feeling really good about that. Hey, group, thank you for that. Oh, by the way. Hey, girl. You hear I got a dragon eye in me? Bam. I'm back, baby! Did someone say so thoughts? I don't have any thoughts right now. That was like the end of the story. It was a great end to the... Here's what I know is going to happen. If this is anything like A Realm Reborn, this was the end of... This is like when I fought... I can't remember which boss. But that was like... That's the end of Heavensward's story. Like, that's the end of this story. And then... Like A Realm Reborn, they were like, but wait, there's more. So whatever happens next, I'm convinced is the lead-in to the next expansion. So I'm thinking the plot line will involve Yoda and Pimpalimo, but I don't know in what way. Right? They wouldn't hint that. All right, here's the thing. There's so much story left. We have yet to resolve, like, several things. So I'm hoping they all get wrapped up very smoothly here. I don't know. But I feel like that was the end of this story. Like, the Dragon War's over. The city's a mess. But, like, you know, doing good. So, all right. Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed... But no, past is done. We must look to the future. Long last Nidhogg is gone, his foul spirit cast out once for all. I pray that Estinian survives this ordeal. Who is this little cutie pants? Segatron Dreamcaster is in Kupo. You did a thing. Alphino, why are you distracted? Your battle with Nidhogg's Shade will beget many an epic ballad, little. And rightly so. It was, without doubt, one of your most epical victories. Epochal? Sure. Though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. I only died twice. And not only for your... Was it 3 times? Look, twice is what I'm going to say for the record. Had you nothing that would aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Asinian's mail. I told you, dude. You take one, I take the other. It seemed like the most obvious thing. Yet, even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia. If we get there, this man has not cleaned his damn armor. I'm gonna walk in there with a scrub and brush and pot of hot water and rub that man's armor down. Like, take a shower, bro. Although, I would like that red armor. That'd be dope. That would be doperoo. Little Master Alphino, my honored friends. As if winning Horace Velga to our cause was not enough, you took it upon yourself to rid us of the brood, brother. Yeah, no, I did that. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Little and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's Shade, the others... Oh, wait, that was Alphino. Whatever. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Acid Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of a hospitalier? Of our hospitalier? We're not doing the Cherugans anymore? I'm told he has yet to regain consciousness. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient. And now the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, rest. Lady, I don't get to rest. But surely... Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside. We'll send word the moment any developments. Now, go do something else. Yeah, let's go see Lord Edmond. Aw, thank you, John. Are those Moogle fists? Oh my god, incredible. Very well, Commander. Come, Little. Let's get the hell out of here. Burp, burp. Hot cocoa. Yo, my little boy!
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
I'm so happy none of you betrayed me or turned out to be evil. If you hurt Honor Boy in any way, I would have to just slaughter you all. The whole family.
And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds,
I'm so happy they all turned out to be good people.
I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
Get him, Honor Boy!
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
Is there actually going to be a scene of me going to bed for once? Where, like, I just get to sleep?
I'm most grateful for your hospitality,
night?
my lord. But I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, warrior of light. Go then, visit the Azure
I'm
Dragoon,
good.
and grant him what comfort you may.
My eyes are so heavy. This isn't me nodding, it's me falling asleep. And I keep snapping back awake. I haven't heard what you guys have said in 3 patches. At long last, Nidhogg is gone. No true son of Ishgard could wish for more, yet scores of my brother knights fell in battle, and I find my joy tempered by their loss. Without the guiding hand of yours truly, House Haller's famous dragon killers wouldn't have killed half so many dragons just now, as I shall be sure to tell my lady next we meet. He's still on her, huh? If my lord's irrepressible optimism were ever to fix upon something about which he had cause to be optimistic, I dare not think of what he might achieve. You are the best. You are the best of us, Honor Boy. One day. Honor Boy out there changing lives. Hey, hey! That is a half-naked cat man. Thank you. I guess I gotta go. Where do I gotta go? Back to the, my friend. What can I do for the sake of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino. He came to relieve my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hraesvargo's trial and all that followed. Estinian's blessed to have such devoted comrades. I just want to sleep. Is there another bed next to him? What is this? I wish I had a mustache, then I could be an old-ass pimp as well. Mine own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, so you were aware that at one point in time he blew himself up. We're never going to address this? We're just never going to talk about it? Uh-oh, I didn't mean to ship me, moving too fast. Despite our friendship, he remained intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphino we see something of his lost sibling. And in the ungentle childings of Estinian, Alphino has found an elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from a disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend for whom I would gladly... Plot twist, Commander! Is he... Tell them my way. Oh, okay. Quickly. We on this again, eh?
Estinian.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvogr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. 'Tis an honor to share the mantle of Azure Dragoon with one such as you.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Emmerich. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
I'm just so happy all the time.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest. Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
Little JC's like, you can do that?
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
I don't think I've said no once in this entire game. I've been just like, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. See?
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. "'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons.
It really just is England.
Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
And as for me, I went on to write this novel. There were some embellishments.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept. And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir. Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
Oh, hey!
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age. Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten, the din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
Tiny boy, tiny dad. I guess I gave him his eye back. It's all right. Welcome. So he named the book Heavensward? Is that what this entire expansion was, him reading the book? Is that what I just realized because I'm an idiot? Basically I'm an idiot. He Samwise Gamgee'd me. Oh my god, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Does he need that? Can I have that? Oh, that was for sentimental purposes. Awesome. Ah, then I was looking for you, or rather, our friend Wedge was. Left the most puzzling message he did with instructions conveyed verbatim. He requests your presence at the Aethochemical Research Facility in Azislav for a project of utmost security. Sounds like nonsense to my ears, but he assured me you wouldn't mind his... Yeah, okay. Now, what were you saying about something here? What were you saying about something here? Can I do the restoration? Fine. I was gazing out at the sea of clouds, in an all too rare moment of idleness, when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending his way towards the city on Dragonback. Oh, hey! Nay, 'twas no grave matter to that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of the office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with the position of more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. You get me. Oh, you get me. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? What strange jest is this that places me in its pinnacle, an archbishop's bastard son of the head of the House of Lords? It seems pretty crazy, you're right. But these questions are for me to answer. It's not a man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience, and it was this hard lesson that convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. You must remember that this is not for us that we lay the groundwork, but for the men and women of that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. The fundament? I hear word from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray, assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Where was he taking those flowers? Was he going to go place them for... Look, was I on the money? Was like... Thank you, Lil. Please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. Very sweet. First off, you saved the day again a little. Not that I ever doubted you would. Also, this is all great, but what if? My priorities are all out of whack. This dude got the whole family in cards? Oh, I'm screwed. I am screwed. Alright. Well, I'm screwed, and that sucks me, because now I am screwed. What if I do this because I can't? And now guess what? I am screwed. I don't have a thing that can do this because he took the bottom row. This is bullshit. Why did I play it this way? Jesse Lewis. Alright, I demand a rematch. This is a waste of my time. Of course my deck is bad. Of course it's bad. This game makes no sense. If I try to... How come he can do this? But if I try to put 3 3-star cards, the game's like, sorry, you can't do that. It doesn't make sense. The rules don't make sense. The rules don't make sense. The AI is like, oh yeah, well we can have as many different types of cards as we want. But then when I try to put a deck together, it's like, sorry, bro. You can't have those cards. When I get the cards, I'm going to go Gwent on these motherfuckers. I'm going to come back to every single one of them and be like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I just win again? I'm going to make them all sad. You spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy him in his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet, though her people may stumble from time to time, I know of no one better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains a small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of the inscrutable Ascian machinations and a seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been stationed. You may now travel to selected distant locales from the land of Ishgard. Cool. These shadowy warrior of darkness mother... You can tell me... Son of a bitch. Oh, I'm gonna get him! First off, his name is... I thought his name was Ball Hurts. Well, that's his name now. Thank you, Ball Hurts. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All is proceeding as expected, then. Aye, it is not to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Get out of there! Get out of there, Alisei! Nice. Nice. Him again. Yo, are they about to have a throwdown? I'm here. I'm here for it! It is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours. Oh, we are, here we go. Yeah. Surround beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs. Damn these warriors of darkness. Okay. All right. I see where we're at. I see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey. By the way, everyone. You all look so cool that I figured I'd just do this for you. Do pop a collar. Bam. Hey. All right, so new day dawns in Ishgard, and the houseful Tom Knight has tidings. You have tidings for me? Master JC! Master JC! You come in most excellent time! An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would you have been present receive it, but in any event, Sir Emmerich de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of the House of Borel, cordially invites Master JC to dine him at his estate. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date. When the arrangements for peace conference have been finalized, of course, the intervening moons afford a little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, just plain Lord Commander sees no further cause of delay. What say you? I wouldn't have the foggiest idea what to wear. Any thoughts? To be honest, I'd rather not. Yeah, alright, I'm going. What the hell? I'm going. Indeed, who would not? I shall send word of your acceptance. JP done? Is JP done with these things? I'll wait. See what JP is doing. Who's gonna lose now, you sons of bitches? Here's my problem. I'll go to card decks. I'll be like, I want to make a card deck. Okay. Uh-oh, what is happening? Wanda Bestinian. I'll take him. I'll go here and I'll be like, oh yeah, I want to make a card deck. So I'll do Race Vulgar, and then like, all right, so I can't do Nidhogg. Too many rares. All right. So maybe I'll do Chimera. Too many rares. That's a 2-star. Okay. Maybe I'll do this guy. Nope, can't do that. Maybe I'll do a Moogle. Oh, a 1? Okay. So literally, if I use this, I lose everything else. That is poo-poo, poo-poo, caca. Getting more cards eventually gives you the ability to put more stars. Well, what? What if I want to win now? What if I want to win right now? Check your mail, Kupo. Okay. By the way, if I mean, just putting this out there. If I start collecting items from Alexander, it's because I really want Alexander gear. JP's in Discord right now. The meerkat was a unique little treat. It isn't afraid to run around or take a seat. Oh my god. They're extremely playful out in the wild, and I'm sure it's bound to lend you a smile. First off, if you're gonna send me things, I demand they come in poem form now. I demand all in-game emails come in poem form. If you intend to send me anything, a poem must be submitted from this point on. Take it. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's my chocobo. Whoa! Still can't. I'm always one behind. What's that? Hey, Brits, what's that thing? Like, the meerkat! Oh no, I'm save on the meerkat! Or whatever the hell that thing is. He simples! This is how, he's literally as tall as I am. Compared to meerkat, he literally is as tall as I am. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. His head is so ludicrously big. Why'd they make their heads so big? It's probably so like people like Dodger can kiss them. I know what this is about. I know what this is.